How are you today? Yeah, some of them already know that what I mean. But I will talk to you later what I mean. It's so first, this is an introduction of Symposium Session I. So we have 4 sessions today. So each session they will a little bit introductions for especially that the invited speakers, and also the contents of the symposium and the aim of symposium. So the director of CFAI that also already told you the background of CFAI seminar and the aim of our CFAI. So I will a little bit skip my slide and more quickly. So this is the same slide that which they also used. And we focus on the 4 area, that North America and South America and Europe and Asia. So it is the hot place. Hot means is indicated by a red color, which the large amount of the antimicrobials they used right now, and also that predicted the more the usage of antimicrobials within 10 or 20 years. It's mostly that Asian country that may be increasing the usage of antimicrobials. That's why that we have to figure out the right way to decrease or the escape for using that antimicrobial the substances. So this slide shows its kind of predictions up to the 2030. So increasing that more the 67% the increasing. So that is we have to pay attention to this the increasing especially that or Asian countries. So that's why that we have to create the drug-independent health calculations and food safety system in agriculture. So one example I will show you that in pig systems, the development of resistant bacteria inside the pig gut microbiota. So that this is the main the reasons is one is the cell fusions here, and the transductions and the transformation here. So and then result in that the human beings it's affecting with this kind of the antimicrobial resistant bacteria, and so we have to also that figure out these problems, and also that if we think about the wide area that from the human and the livestock animals, they're coming from here and spreading that here and there by through the soil, and finally that come to the water in the seas. So this is the so you can see that the big problems in here and there. So antimicrobial uses in human and animal and agriculture, and result in the dispersions of MR, so into these seeds also. And this one thinking of idea that One Health recognizes that the health of people is connected to the health of animals, and also that the health of environment, including that water and the soil and plants and insects. And for the animals, livestock is mainly livestock and wild animals and pets also. So we have to think about that not only that human, but also that we have to focus on the both of them, the animals and environment simultaneously. So once we survey the environment, and then we get some ideas for the predictions, we get the idea from the predictions, and we have to create that right way for the preventions for this kind of problems. So that's why we have established that new idea that fusion ideas with agriculture science and immunology, so-called agriculture immunology. And this is a wide variety, the area we have from the earth. This is including the soil, the basement, and to the production of the food. And also that using the food, we always eat the food. We need the food for our life. And so that health life is also that relating to that the food intake. So what I mean that first I told you that are you fine? So fine means it's another meaning is food and agriculture immunology network and in the world. So right now that we have a collaborative research work and a collaborative exchange at the program with Netherlands and USA and China and Argentina. So we could get that nice program from the JSPS for the 5 years at the grant, JSPS Core program. And from this year that we already started these programs nicely, and the students has more opportunity to go out to study in these nice countries and these nice institutes and universities. And I will a little bit show you that the last 2 days we had already that young youth program and with the overseas nice researchers and 6 guests. And you can see here. So we really appreciate for your nice talk and also that great support for the young scientists. And we had really enjoyed and with all together and for at least okay. And yeah, sorry. And this these guests. Once again, thank you very much for coming here and to participate in our programs, and especially the Jean Mark Richard and Flabeja, and Honggu Khan and Naoki Ito and Cyril Bergman and Furio Virina. And these are different fields they are studying. So that kind of the thinking of idea is that kind of fusion studies with the genius. The professors and the researchers, and get together to get more ideas in agricultural immunology. So this is also that the one scenes and several scenes of youth programs we concentrated to hear the guest speakers, and also in front of the posters we had a lot of discussion. And finally, that we set up the group discussions. We talked more, and we need more time to discuss deeply. So then we have to continue this kind of activities, and if possible, that the next year we will have. Okay, so. Finally, that 6 out of 25 participants, the graduate students, and got the poster and presentation award, and they are very happy. And of course, that again, thank you very much for the nice talk and the participant in this program. And okay, I will a little bit talk about the overview of agriculture immunology and session 1 especially. And this is the 3 points of the goal, the awareness of education for students or us also, and research and development that we can create some nice project with all together. And international cooperation, yes, that we have to keep going to have a nice collaborations and in friendship in the world. And this is the summarize. It's to development of theoretical foundations, agriculture immunology, and especially based on the innate immunity in these sessions, and to create that safe and functional foods without using that drug substances. So it's one of the ideas, the background of these sessions, it's contribution of innate immunity. So this is a kind of the revolutions of the immunities. So one is the discoverers of toll-like receptors. Yes, it's one of the main receptors for pattern recognition receptors. And the other is the discovery of dendritic cells, also that very important, the cells to communicate with between that innate immunity to adaptive immunities. So these we have the nice stories and then basic the studies and to create that nice ideas for doing. So once again, that this is a light side is show you that classical concept is phagocytosis and recognition by T cell. This is the innate immunity and the acquired immunity, both of them. But it's after the discovery of the toll-like receptors and the innate immunity, how to connect to the acquired immunity. It's a kind of a bridge to acquired immunities. This is the very nice findings and also that kind of revolutions, I think. And this is a kind of from the nature that the innate immunity is here, that you can see that very bright through the very nice view and over there that this is adaptive immunities. And between these the tall bridge is here that we can come across to the cities. If we don't have this bridge, we cannot go that quickly, that we have to use the ship or something. So it is very important, the bridge, to connect with the innate immunity to adaptive immunity. In other words, it's innate immunity can control the adaptive immunity. This is very important issues in the immunology, the systems. So this is into that. And today, session one is we invited the 4 speakers outside of Japan, and the first for the innate immunity in Drosophila, and G-Mark Leihart. It's also relating to that Nobel Prize in 2011. It's he had a bunch of the studies and to contribute to the Nobel Prize. And second, also that dedicated to the use the Drosophila, and he focused on the gut homeostasis in Drosophila. And Dr. Shoichiro Kurata, and Dr. Ken Ishii from NIBIOOHN. It's very complicated for me. And the National Institute, that he is focusing on the nucleic acid immunities, and of course that this is relating to the toll-like receptors and for the recognition and the inducing the immunities. And the last invited speaker is Julio Viena from Argentina, and his is dedicated to the immunobiotic host interactions. So this is the last last couple of slides I use, and this is a kind of the bridge, real bridge. I mean, the agriculture-based background and immunologies. So we have now our bridge, so agriculture immunologies, and also that using this kind of the fusion studies, we have set up the basic studies and other studies, and based on these background, we can get the more attractive ideas and to try to figure out that some of the problems and like how to reduce the antimicrobial resistant bacteria or something, and more try and more try. That the never give up. This maybe that Sylvia told us, and this is a nice word. Never give up. So we have to use the bridge, kind of bridge. We need more bridge like this one. Yeah, this one. It's like small bridge in the large bridge. And if you get more, and we can have the construct this here. So that means it's we have to create the small village in the big village, and without never give up. So then this is the last slide for my talk. It's let us enjoy the symposium and get some ideas using that distribution studies, and also that exchange the knowledge with each other. I hope they enjoy that everyone to be here. Okay, thank you very much for the kind of attention.